Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and also to another what I eat in a day video. Thank you as always for logging on and joining me today for another fantastic day of food, and boy oh boy, today got off to a good start. So it's currently the weekend, which is why throughout this video you're going to hear shrieks and yells because the kids are off, and they're actually off for 2 weeks, so you know, God help me. But yeah, today was the best start to the day because I had homemade waffles, and let me tell you, they were delicious, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to insert that now so you guys can see, but basically I had it with strawberries, with chocolate sauce, like it was mega guys, and it was delicious, so I'll put that in now. Ingredient wise, it's pretty standard. I'm going to put all of the quantities in the description box down below. My waffle recipe, and in case you guys can't find it, I'm just going to quickly show you so you can screen grab all of the ingredients that I have used. So that's page 1. And then it goes on to page 2 with the instructions, so you can screen grab that. And that is 7 points for 2 waffles, which I think is perfectly reasonable. To begin with, it says to mix the milk and eggs together, followed by 2 eggs, and then you're just going to whisk those gently. I find a hand whisk just is sufficiently, although when the batter does get a bit thicker, when we add the powders, that is when my electric whisk is super handy. Now we need to melt the butter. You can do this over a bain-marie. I'm going to cheat and use the microwave. Add the melted butter. Important to sieve your flour or your dry ingredients at least once because you don't want lumpy waffles. Same again with your caster sugar. I'm going to try and divide this as evenly as I can. I'm going to use a ladle, and I'm going to just use a ladle's worth for each one and see how I get on. First batch is in the oven, and I'm just going to run through some toppings with you. So I have some dark chocolate. This is the free from because Andrew does not consume lactose products, but obviously you guys can use regular dark chocolate or milk chocolate or white chocolate, whatever you would prefer, but we have that, which we got from Tesco. I have some lovely fresh strawberries that I've just washed that I'm going to slice, and also some blueberries for scattering on the top. Strawberries are nicely chopped. I'm just going to add some of this chocolate into a Pyrex dish, and I'm going to melt it gently to create a chocolate sauce that I'm going to drizzle on the top. It really is optional how much chocolate you guys want to use. I think I have pointed in a 100-gram bar, which is a full bar. However, I don't think we're going to need that much just because it's a drizzle. It's not meant to be like mega chocolatey, so I'm going to do half for now and see how we get on with it. I've just basically put some blueberries and toasted almonds on the top just to give it a bit of crunch, and obviously the strawberries and the chocolate, a bit of powdered sugar. And they were amazing! They were so good! So that was a great start. Like honestly, yeah, I really enjoyed them. We'll definitely have them again. That little silicone mold made my life so easy, and it was from Lakeland, as I said, so I'll link it down below if I can find it. But today is going to be an amazing day for food because I don't want to have anything too epic or mega for lunch, just because we had quite an indulgent start, which as you've seen, but also we'll get on to dinner in a minute. But for lunch I'm thinking about having a homemade tomato soup, which I'm really excited about because number one, I love soup, but I really like tomato soup and I haven't ever made one myself, so that should be really interesting. So I'm gonna have that for lunch, and it's actually a 0-point lunch as well, which is great. But tonight is exciting because you know last week, and I said to you guys, like, I made this curry, it was the best one of my life, I cannot believe I didn't film that day, and I promised I would duplicate it for you. Well, that is happening, guys. I am making the epic curry tonight, and I'm so excited. Like honestly, just thinking about it makes me just excited because literally it's one of the best curries that I've ever made in my 32 years of being on this planet, which is a bold claim because I have made a ton of curries in my lifetime, but this one is the shiz. Like, you have to stick around for it, so make sure that you do. I'm very excited about that. But for now, let's go and have lunch. Let's go and get on with the day, and I hope you'll enjoy it. So give this a thumbs up if you do, subscribe to see more What I Eat Todays from me, and keep the love coming, keep the comments coming, because they definitely motivate me to produce more content for you guys. So yeah, let's go and get on with the day. Let's go and have some soup, and I hope you enjoy it. So for the soup, and this is the 0 point soup that I'm following off the Weight Watchers app, and obviously feel free to screen grab this page which tells you all of the ingredients that you're going to need. Very simple combination of ingredients. So we have some Greek yogurt, which is just for serving basically. You have 5 grams of the fat-free, a tin of chickpeas, a tin of chopped tomatoes, 5 ml of lemon or lime juice, whatever your preference is, and I have a combination of herbs and spices here. I have some cinnamon, chili powder, dried coriander, salt and pepper, a vegetable stock, and some on the vine cherry tomatoes, and a nice big clove of minced garlic. Now dinner time, and it's time to start prepping the curry, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to quickly whiz through the ingredients, but I'm going to pop all of it in the description box down below. Normally I would use chicken thighs, not chicken thighs, sorry, chicken breast, because it's free, but these thighs with the skin on bring so much flavour, such a tenderness to the dish, that's what I'm going to be using today. And this is where majority of the point value will come from, because it's higher in point value. So we will factor that in at the end. I will let you know how much this costs in regards to points, but you're going to need some chicken thighs. And the great thing about this dish is it's great for batch cooking. So I'm going to cook this whole packet in an effort to have a few portions for the freezer. So it's a few hours later now. We've just put the kids to bed, and this is literally the first chance I've had to get back on film, but dinner was delicious. I've managed to duplicate the recipe again, and it was amazing. Like, honestly guys, that curry is one of my favorite things I've ever cooked. You have to try it. I will pop the recipe in the description box down below. I've marked it down as a hefty because there's even though I didn't eat the skin on the chicken, it's still quite a fatty part of a chicken, the thigh. So I pointed it down as a 7 for the sauce and 3 for the flatbreads. It's a 10 pointer tonight for me, which means I have 4 to roll over and 4 that will just disappear. I'm too full to even think about having any chocolate or anything like that. The last thing of the day I'm gonna have is my nightly orange. Of course they are free, and that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you have, and subscribe if you're new to see more what I eat in a day from me, and I will see you in my next video.